Hi, Blake with Boulevard Home. Today, we're going to talk about settings on washing machines. Settings matter. That is one of the most important things on a washing machine, because everybody thinks, oh, top load machines are so much better than front load machines because they put more water in and they do this and they do that. That's true. They have to put a little bit more water in, but the settings on it matters, because unbeknownst to you, most consumers, the normal cycle on all wash machines is the eco cycle. That cycle is going to use the least amount of water it can and the coolest water it can. If you don't believe me, look it up. I love to go in people's homes when they say, well, somebody on the internet said X, Y, and Z about my washing machine and it shouldn't be working this way. Well, I go and explain to them that yes, it should work this way, and they say no, it doesn't, because this person on the internet said this. Well, I'm on the internet, so does that mean that my opinion is more important than somebody else's? Well, I'm just there to help you. When saying that, settings do matter. I was out to a guest home not too long ago. Their complaint was the washing machine was making a very loud clanking and thumping noises. It was agitating. They said that another servicer came out there and he looked at it and he said there's nothing wrong with it and everything was fine with it, but it's making this clanking noise. And so she had it loaded up for me and ready to go. Let's look at this video here. Now, this machine is loaded up with very heavy things, and it's loaded about halfway up. Now, there is one article of red clothing in there, and that's what I really want you to pay attention to when you're watching this video. For any washing machine, the only way your clothes are going to get clean is to be able to take those clothes and turn them over so they can go through like this. The agitator is not there to beat it to death. It's there to turn the clothes over. If you watch this article of red clothing, it's staying in the same spot. It's moving back and forth. It's not turning over. So I explained to her that this is the wrong setting. I said, let's put this on the towel setting or the bulky setting. For the size of load they had, that's really what it should have been set at. I didn't change anything. I didn't drain the water out. I didn't add soap. All I did was turn it to the bulky setting and I let it fill up with water. Now you can see this other video. Look at all the soap that is actually coming out of his clothes, and then pay attention to the red item in there. If you actually watch it, it's turning over in the machine and it's actually getting clean at this point. So settings do matter. The eco settings, the normal settings, they are for very light items. I don't care what the manufacturer tells you. I'm telling you it is for light items and for very small items, stuff that comes less than 3/4 the way up the agitator. If you do anything more than that, you need to put it on the bulky setting. It's really, really important. You can obviously see that these clothes aren't getting clean because look at all the soap coming out of it. And what happens, all that soap stays in there. It doesn't get spun out. It doesn't get rinsed out. When you look at this video, when you run this heavy of clothes in this machine on the normal setting, when it's forcing all that clothes basically to try to turn over, but without much water to actually turn them over in, it can do damage to the gear case. It can do damage to pulleys on the motor, because on the GEs, the pulley is polymer and it's designed to be the weakest point. So that motor's got a lot of torque to it. If it can't turn the clothes, it's basically going to strip out that piece on the pulley and the machine is going to potentially stop working. And again, then we have to come out and we have to replace the pulley on it. We can obviously tell what's been happening. Again, these are potential problems that can happen by not using the right setting for the type of load you're putting in this washing machine. Pay attention using care manual. A lot of times they'll have pictures. They'll say you'll fill up with this much water for the normal setting and this much water for the other settings. You need to relearn how to operate your machine. Teach this stuff to your family members, to your children, especially if they're doing it, because you know that they love to, stuff them as much as they can and dump in a ton of soap. It's not helping your machine. And if you want this machine to last, unfortunately, you're the one spending the money for the machine. And if you want your money to go the longest that it can without having to purchase a new machine, you know what you need to do. And when the servicer comes out to your home, this is my PSA for this video. The best things you can possibly do before we ever come to the home is to get as much information as possible. If your machine isn't doing something right and you're having difficulties with it, if it's something that happens all the time, please take videos of this problem you're having and when it's doing it. Write down what type of load it's having the issue with. And remember, we're human beings. We come to your home, we know that you're not happy because generally people don't call us because you're happy your appliance broke. I have never met anybody yet that said, yay, my appliance is broke. I get to have the servicer come to my house. I'm so excited. Understand that we're there to help you. Don't take your frustrations out on us. Well, I hope this video has been informative. I hope you learned something. If you have any questions or any comments, please put them below in the comment sections and we'll talk to you again real soon.